Alright, well, today I wasn't really planning on having another project, but as it turns out, I have another project. I'm replacing the shower faucet in my RV, and you can see here it's all taken off, and it turns out it wasn't quite as straightforward as I thought it would be, because and this is the faucet that I bought. See, and it has these large tubes. Well, these are the tubes that were screwed into the old one, and so not going to work. There's no threads in here. So I just got back from True Value in Mesquite and found this. It's a reducer, and so I've got to couple these all together, and then after that it should be pretty straightforward. So I just got to unscrew these, and then the old faucet is probably just going to fall down into my shower, which is fine. I really don't care. It was leaking cold water on me. Throughout my entire shower, I'd have cold water leaking out of the little faucet part, which was absolutely insane and didn't make for a very pleasant shower. And decided, what the heck do I need a faucet for anyway? It's not like I use it. All I really need is just to go straight to the shower. So the one that I bought, the new one, doesn't have a faucet on it. It's just hooked straight to the shower. Oh, well, it didn't just fall out. Okay. Well, let's pull it out. Ta-da! Old. I think I'll clean this up a little bit here before I put the other one back on it. Yeah, good idea. Well, so I've got this on, and I caulked all the way around it, around the outside of it. Whether or not it was necessary, I don't know, but I did anyway. And then the other thing too that was really weird was this top piece had just a little itty bitty hole for the water to go through. So I took my Dremel and cut that hole out a little more so the water can get through it. I don't know if I messed that up or not, but it just didn't make sense to me that it would have such a tiny little hole for the water to come out. And notice there's no spout, because I don't need a spout. Spout was useless, the spout was leaking, so that was that. Oh, here, I'll show you guys the old spout. See, here's the old one, and it was leaking from in here just when the water was off, like when I would switch my handheld shower to off while I was lathering up, cold water would leak out of this and drip on me the whole time. Did not like that too much. So here's the old one, still just hanging out for now. So now, of course, now comes the fun part, is putting this back together. See, I have this piece that's going to go onto here, and then these elbow pieces that go here, and I gotta putty tape them all and get them all on, so I'll show you guys the end result when I'm done. Well, as you can see, I have deconstructed part of my wall, which this is all part of the water damage, and so I planned on taking it apart anyway. I just wasn't planning on taking it apart so soon. But what's happened is I dropped my little piece. Let's see if I can see it in there. Yeah, I think I see it down there. And so I had to deconstruct part of this wall trying to get to it. And I might have to deconstruct a little more of it too. But the one good thing that I'm learning about this process is my wood supports all seem fine. Well, this one, the the wood, like over here, it's all fine. It's just this paneling that's rotted away. So, yeah. Anyway, I guess I gotta continue fishing. Oh, there it is. There's my little elbow piece down there. And my arm's having a hard time getting down there. Let's see if I can get it with maybe my little grabbers or something. So, yeah, deconstructing the wall. The piece that I dropped is the other little elbow piece. Kind of frustrating, but you know, I mean, all I can do is carry on and keep going. Keep destructing the wall if I have to. If I can see it over here. Aha. Oh, good God. Well, I tore apart my wall for nothing because, as it turns out, I was able to get to it from in here. See, here it is. Okay, well, now at least I can get back to the task at hand now that my wall's completely torn apart. Oh, this is fun. But I'll tell you what, if I had had any idea this was going to be as difficult as it's turning out to be, I think I might have just lived with the drip. So now my new problem is this piece of wood is keeping these lines from being able to line up. I guess since I had to use this adapter piece, it put it out too far. And so now this guy's in the way. This is turning into a nightmare. So this is what I'm working with to saw this board out so my lines will line up. Yeah, I'm going to be buying a real saw. See, this is just one of those little like handy little pocket things. So yeah, I'm going to definitely be buying myself a real saw after this. Well, there you go. Perseverance pays off. So I'm going to turn my water back on and then come back in and check for leaks. Doesn't like to be too close. Look at that. Just taking a real good look at it. And I do not see any leaks. Oh, okay. Well, the water was spraying up in here. I gotta put my shower hose back on, but I think we're good. All right, I have gotten it all back together and turned on the water. It's pressurized and it's looking good. It looks like on this one there might be just a tiny bit of seepage. I'll just watch that. Maybe I need to tighten it up a little bit more. But here's the total retarded part on this new faucet that I have. There is a little hole. I don't know if it's really going to be able to see. There's a little hole. And so when I turn the water on, it sprays out that little hole. It's absolutely retarded. So I went through all this, and I don't even know if I'm happy with it. I don't know why there's a little hole. I'm going to let it dry a little bit and then put some silicone up in that little hole and see if it can seal it up. And I shouldn't have got that wet because now that silicone's wet and it hadn't had a chance to dry yet. Anyway, I've got a huge mess to clean up.